Hello there and welcome to my channel. It's Kate in the Nest and we're just going to keep doing some stitching today. It's been such a special week, and on top of my time with Roxy Creations at the Green Door Studio, my son has moved home and that's joyous. So we've got a full house for a little while before Christmas, and as a result of that, what families do, I've moved over to my journaling space and I wanted to try it out before he starts working from home tomorrow, which is Monday Australian time. So let's see how we go. What have I got here? Actually, I'm just looking at the screen and you may be wondering who this is. She hasn't got a name, but this is a Salvo's find from years ago. Isn't she gorgeous? Little shoes, dress, and she lives up this end of my studio. So now she can just be closer and talk to you all. All right, what have I gathered in front? I've got fleur wool. I've got the beautiful doily that Sheridan brought back for me from Portugal. I've got Willow May, who was also at the workshop, gifted me some beautiful, beautiful things, including she used ink tints on this piece of fabric, which is just glorious. See how everything's going together with a little bit of trim up there. And she makes these flowers and they're paper and fabric. Are they not gorgeous, gorgeous? So 3 of those. So you can see what's happening. Kate spent one whole day in blues and mustards and absolutely loved it, but today has been called back. So we're going to go back to the Cootamundra collection because I'm off there for Christmas and there's still work to do on this big pouch. So I thought I would be including some of, there's Fleur. It's so beautiful. See, we're in the garden, in the nest. I'm looking on our garden actually, and you can virtually see the grass growing. It's just glorious now. So that's today's weather report for you. So I want to know how you are, and I'm hoping that you've had a lovely weekend. Look at this. I'm just noticing this is old paper. Just beautiful. So those flowers are going to shine there. I did say I did some shopping and gathering for the nest when I was with the girls. So we all loved, well, I was a bit naughty yesterday. I said, let's all crunkle at once. So there's a beautiful sticker. I'd like to keep that for my Christmas journal. So this is me sharing a Roxy Creations package with you, and I thought there might be something in here. I'll just put that down. So there's the label. Rachel's shop is on Etsy, and I feel I've actually missed her today. Oh, and Sarah and Juju. Sorry, I got a little cramp in my toe when I moved. Oh, God. So you're getting to know so many. Oh, it's pretty tight and squeezy, this little bit. So you might get more oohs and ahs. So that goes with today. Look at that for another time. Beautiful labels. I'm just taking you through the whole kit. Beautiful, beautiful things. This is the same fabric that I used in the Roxy pouch. A bird for, what are we, we're going to do a still life, so I may not need that bird straight away. This is script. Look at this beautiful piece. Oh, that's pretty. Could that go with Cootamundra? I think so. So let's dive right in. There we go. This is the cotton fabric. which tears beautifully. Look at that for the garden. How am I going to remember? Oh, this is a big piece. What a bargain to have all of these opportunities within the one packet. Now that's a nice little bit there, but I'm going to save that for another project. This piece, and I think some of these might be new to Rachel's collection. I'm not sure, but zip over to the Etsy site if you're interested. Look at that. This is linen. Oh, these are cake colours. They're not just cake colours, but look at that. Just, oh yes, please. So I don't want to cut the chateau, so I'm just going to do a strip of this, and I might go this way. Found my big scissors, which I know scare some of you, but they're either here all the time or they disappear. So it's been actually a really handy thing because I've had to tidy the nest, and I've just had to cut some corners, but it will mean literally I'll just move things from one room to another. But before they come back, I'll do some, oh, isn't that beautiful? Shall I cut some of that just in case? So what other piece do I need to make for the Cootamundra collection? I think I need a pins and needle, which is Kate's quirky word for my little, what's that? What am I doing? It's just a tiny little thing that opens with pins on one side and needles, and it was just so handy at the workshop. It's like, it was inspired by Fleur and her tiny needlebook. So I need one of those. I've got a small pouch and a little pouch, so that might complete the, oh, I did think that I might like a journal cover or a little journal book. Rachel had some of her fabric journals there that I hadn't ever seen in real life, and I absolutely adored them. Okay, I've got waylaid and haven't showed you everything else in the pack. So this piece and this beautiful camellia. Oh, we've got the butterfly, so I'm just going to pop them there. We've got these flowers. Oh, Willow May, I think. Look at that. That was almost meant to be somewhere here. I'm going to save. I could put a little bit along there. So I might actually pull off this trim. How clever. And doesn't that open our minds to lots of opportunities that with, you know, where there's less and less colour, embroidery pieces out there I'm finding. So, but always plenty of white linen in the thrift stores. So, okay, I'm sort of aiming for a diagonal. Boom, 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 boom. Someone mentioned yesterday that I'm getting more confident, and I must be, because I'm starting to sing in front of you. Happiness. Oh, I like that very much. So I'll just snip that here and do a pin. And this is on top of Christie's piece. And we certainly are on the road to purple, aren't we? At some point. And I practiced on the pure blue yesterday, didn't I? Have I sewn that on? So let's just put that in there for the moment. Cool, without squishing it. Oh, the garden is blooming. All right, let's have a look at these little pieces. I just better check. I hope I don't trip over. Right. Okay, it's sort of nice to sometimes, I've said this before, stand up and like you need a little bit of perspective on the work. I'm thinking that, and I like, I've left that bit from the other piece on there. So just a little bit of explanation. From a distance, there was too much of this colour here right at the moment for that particular space. My flowers are starting to grow. I need to work on here, so just explaining a bit of my process. That will not stay white. Oh, could we have some little baby butterflies? Let's have a little go. Then I'd have a piece of Rachel on the front to come to Cootamundra with me. Literally in my suitcase. Juju's talking about going to Italy next year, and I said I'm going in the suitcase. Which was pretty cheeky of me, wasn't it? Oh, I love that. So a little flower flitting between. Yeah, I always like, I think I've shared before, I like butterflies going that way for some reason. So I'm doing a little bit of pinning, getting more disciplined. And let's have a look at this side where I've pinned a lot of things. I don't think that's Bella's beads, but I don't think it actually belongs there at this point. So we've got orange corner here. I'll stitch and stitch that. I've got this flower. I will start stitching in a minute because I feel like it very much. No stitching today, only tidying. Got the oranges there. Oh, that's right, I was talking about balancing. Excuse me. You know, I think I'll save this for another time because of these beautiful apricot-y and reddish coloured flowers. Excuse me. Now that's a tickle. I'm bringing something over. I don't know whether you've seen this lately. Losing track of. Oh, this is the thing. This is what I'm going to call pins and needles. You know how we get them in our hands and feet? This is Kate in the Nest pins and needles, literally, because they're good pins and needles. So I want to make, like I did for the Christmas runner, I'm going to make one of these for the Cootamundra, but tinier. Now, because that was sitting in there. Oh, I forgot the Roadrunner yesterday. Oh, here's the Roadrunner. That needs to go in the Journal of Stitchery. Okay. When I was tidying up today, I just put all my little bits, there's a zebra, in here. And what are we looking for? Let's put this in the nest and see if there's anything that pops up. Have I used that bit yet? Up there, so I could. See how it just goes? If you get your inspirational, so that's maybe, that's, look at those. A little bit of this pink that keeps, oh yeah, I haven't done any of these tiny pieces for ages. This came in my advent calendar from Chelsea One Sock. Is it not absolutely divine? I can see that there's a crease there, but I have never seen something like that. Absolutely love. Rummy, oh, that's pretty. Like that. And what was the other thing? Yep. Okay. Nest away. And let's have some playtime. Okay, I'm thinking we'll join, we don't need that end there. And we'll go to there. I'm having fun. I'm in my happy place with these colours. I've missed you. Okay, that's going to go there. Little flower can go up there. We've got some. Do you notice what I'm doing more? I think that I'm putting more time into placement than I used to. Who knows? So we need, have I stitched that bit down? I think we might do that. And have the mauves coming this way. I do love that. Could that sneak behind there? Right here. Oh, pretty. I just love doing this with you. I wish you were here with me and we were all, what's the word? I'll have to, harvesting my nests and making your own pieces with me. And we could ooh and ah at each other's work. So this is the online version. I love that braid. Okay, Kate, let's put a needle in thy hand. What's that flapping out? So we need to put this up a little bit so that we still get the bit of that there. So exciting. All right, thread in hand. My plan is to get this down and come down and do some more embroidery on that flower. as well. Oops. I'm thinking of our beautiful Zoe tonight, right now. She will have just finished. The girls have just done their final workshop, and that means Zoe has done 10 workshops straight at the green door. So she is a champion. She greets, smiles, welcomes, keeps us all happy and engaged, checks in on us, and the bit I can't believe is that she cooks as well. So she is an incredible person. So I'm hoping right now she's starting to dream of putting her feet up. She won't see this tonight, but as I film, that's what I'm thinking about. So I'll turn this upside down. Just to get around. Oops. I might leave some, oh no, I'll go around. I was going to say I'll leave some spaces because I'll put another colour over the top of this, but not quite yet. There we are. So what else do we want to do? Need to put that down there. Oh, we've got this piece here. Okay, let's change colours. I've got this wrapped up. We'll wish for an, oh, yep. See? Just wished for an end and that piece jumped out. Oh. I'm feeling like that's too long, but oh, that's not good. That oh, it's so much fun under my hands right now, and I must forget that I mustn't forget that I've got 2 pouches in here now, 2 pockets. So hand has to go in this one. Let's do some big bold stitches. I'm liking that. So I hope you're stitching along with me and listening and feeling that the sound of the thread going through the fabric is so much fun. So because it's Sunday afternoon here when I'm filming, I'm thinking about the week ahead, and my husband said, is it a quieter week? And I said, well, it's a different week. And he said, you'll be sad without the green door. And I went, honey, I've got a whole day there on Tuesdays. So I might have told you about that before, but if I tell you again, it means how super excited I am. Actually, I better make sure I've booked. We're having our usual open studio from, well, this is what I'm presuming on the ad for it, it's 9 till 3. So I'm assuming that we're going to, and I've never been to one of these because it's my very first year there, that we're going to do our usual making from 9 to 1, and then we might, well, I know we're going to have lunch, I just don't know what time, but it will be an absolute blast. And somehow I'll have to work out how to share that with you because he's getting a bit teary. I've never had so many friends in my life. I've got all of you here, and I have my in-person, fellow creators that I've met this year, whether they're stitchers or painters or crocheters or knitters or journalers. It's been just the absolute best. So lots to celebrate, including Kate getting one extra stitch there. I love that fabric of Rachel's. That's going to, see, it's gone wonky, but I can thread paint that. I'm thinking that I might, oh, I don't know whether you can still see that. I might end up weaving that. Will I try it now? Oh, I don't know what color I want. So just to lessen that red, this is fine, but just to tone it down a little. Okay, what else are we going to do? Let's just stay a bit straighter there. Have I got yellow? I have. It's Kate's method of finding the end. Mustn't forget this little one either. Not yet. What was I going to do the yellow with? Is that going to go down there? Totally can't remember. Oh, let's put the butterfly on. And then we might do some French. I was going to do French knots now, I remember. Now, I don't usually put circles on. So I'm going to sort of satin stitch this around So it's like a butterfly stamp in the garden. Bit hard to get through there for some reason. My satin stitches are getting a little bit further apart, so I'll try and put them back together. Look at those little beautifully done daisies there. Oh, I've accidentally done a chain. Oh, it's not even, who knows what that stitch was. Let's make that little sort of crossy thing. Oh, noise effect. So nearly round, and then I want to start to think about these spaces. Oops. Okay, now let's go over here. And I'm thinking, let's start making this garden more interesting. So let's do what do I call these? A spooky flower. Okay, so I've got 5 spokes. I'm gonna, and I captured the pin on the way. We'll come back up. And let's do some weaving. So which way do we want to go? It doesn't matter. So let's go under, over, under. Maybe that was a little bit too fast, Kate. It was. Sorry, I'm just excited. Okay, over, over, under, over, under. So we're using variegated, but the only sort of major bit showing there. Over, under. I'm getting dizzy. My mind was going somewhere else. But we're still on track. Let's see if we can use all of this straight up. So we need to go over, under, over, under, over, under. Yes, getting nice. And so that was an under, over. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy, but we've got a nice flower growing. Katie, Katie, Katie. Sorry, that's how my brothers and sisters love them going like that. All right, here we go. We're going to just finish now. Over. It's addictive. There we go. Finish this off. Cut that. Oh, my hands are starting to sweat because of the blanket. There we go. So move those out of the way. And let's see what progress we've made. Not down yet. And I might add a beautiful button or trinket in the middle of that. We've put a little butterfly on here. We've added Rachel's fabric, starting to build a garden. And over here, not stitched down, but starting to take shape, is a little bit of trim, beautiful violets, and just that is happiness for me. So I'm so grateful for you stopping by to watch this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, that's a pretty one too. Maybe actually, sorry, is that one going to be? We will see. Oh, I do like this one. Stay tuned. I will be back at some point because I've got a week before we leave. So I've got to finish pins and needles and this and put this collection together. So thank you so much for being with me, and have a great day or night wherever you are. This is Kate in a Nest. Until next time, bye.